Hello, my friend. Quick question for you regarding social media. How important do you think posting at the right time really is? Is it super important, not important at all, or just a little bit important? Do me a favor and answer that question for me. In fact, actually, let's create a little bit of competition around here. Send this episode to your fellow entrepreneur and challenge them to answer the same question. Last week, I had a pretty interesting chat with another social media expert, and one thing that we got talking about was what time of day you should be posting your content on social media, and really if it makes a whole lot of a difference or not. I've been doing some testing myself, and with my reels, my feed posts, honestly, I've been surprised by the outcome. Most people though, when I ask them this question, they really don't care what time they actually post on social media. As long as they posted that day, they're happy because they're being consistent. Which, yes, 100% is a great habit to form in general, but if I'm being honest with you, the time of day does make an impact on your overall performance. So if you really want to make that consistency of posting on social media go that extra mile, you want to pay attention to the time of day that you are posting. It has a direct impact on if your post will be seen by your warm audience and, even more importantly, reach even more new people. Not to mention getting that content to actually go viral. Yes, it's that important. To help you out a bit with this one, let's talk a bit about the importance of posting during optimal times, how to figure out what the optimal posting times are for your business, and even how you can use that time to increase your overall productivity. I'm going to focus specifically on Instagram for this one, but honestly, these strategies can be applied across social media platforms out there, any of them. So if that's Facebook, if that's LinkedIn, if it's Twitter, it doesn't matter. It really comes down to actually understanding the platform that you and your dream clients and prospects are living on. These social media platforms, they are literally a big jungle, which means the fastest, the fittest, the sneakiest will survive in the jungle. Not literally, but I hope you know what I'm trying to say here. Every day, there are thousands of businesses just like yours fighting for the eyes of your clients. To get ahead of them and make sure that they see you, you have to make sure that you're posting your content when there is a best possible chance for them to see it. And to do that, you've got to have at least a basic understanding of how ranking within the algorithm of that particular app works. Once you understand that, you'll be able to time your content to post online at the best possible time for your target audience. And that's what we want, right? We all want our content to be right in front of our target audience. And really, at the end of the day, that again comes down to posting during the optimal times for that particular app. So going back to Instagram specifically, really, when is the best time to post on Instagram? Without getting too boring or nerding out on you, let me just say I've done a lot of research and testing over the last few months. And as of right now, the best time to post on Instagram is 6 a.m. I say right now because honestly, things change online so quickly and so often. But as of right now, while I'm recording this for you, 6 a.m. Yeah, 6 a.m. in the morning is the best time for you to release your content into the jungle of Instagram. As long as you're posting on Instagram at 6 a.m., your post has the highest chance of getting seen. However, if you generally want to go for it and you want to have the highest engagement in general with your content, 6 a.m. on a Sunday is your best bet. Think about it, okay? What is the first thing that you do when you wake up in the morning? Don't be ashamed, we all do it. We roll over, we grab our phone, we check social media and check out our emails. Honestly, it's a bad habit, but I actually heard a stat the other day that 80% of people check social media within 15 minutes of waking up. So let's say they wake up at 6:30 or let's say 7 and they're scrolling social media simply just to wake up. They are in their prime time to scroll and consume content. Whereas throughout the day, sure, yes, they're going to be scrolling, but they're going to be more rushed, they're going to be more distracted. I know you're doing the same thing. So really, how do you get yourself into the mindset to post about your business at 6 a.m.? Are you supposed to set an alarm to wake up before the rest of the world just to post on Instagram? Are you? No, my friend. That's where automation comes into play. In fact, that's exactly why I created my social media automation bootcamp program in the first place. In that program, I teach you how to automate your social media content in a way that you are very consistent, even when you're actually sleeping. That program I always have available. So if you need help with that aspect, I'll make sure to link the program right in the show notes for you. But regardless, my biggest suggestion is to schedule your content to automatically post for you at the optimal times, aka at 6 a.m. in the morning. And in terms of what times to actually avoid, for Instagram specifically, the worst time to post content is Wednesday between 10 a.m. and 4, and Thursdays between 9 p.m. and 11 p.m. People are busy during the days, and I guess maybe they're going to bed earlier on Thursdays or they're disconnecting, I don't know. That's just what the stats say. So if you've been posting during those specific times, switch it up a bit. You'll notice a change in your content. You'll notice a change in your engagement. And if you think you're right about now that it still really doesn't matter, trust me. I used to think the same thing. I thought that I could actually fight the algorithm and it didn't impact me. But here's the thing about the algorithms. They will always win. When I was testing and researching, I actually found a study on Later where they analyzed, I think it was 35 million global Instagram posts, and they broke down the best times to post every single day of the week on Instagram. So grab a pen or even open your notes on your phone. I want you to write this down and just try it. You ready? So here are the best times of the day, of the week to post on Instagram. First one, we got Monday at 5 a.m., Tuesday at 6 a.m., Wednesday at 6 a.m., Thursday at 5 a.m., Friday at 6 a.m., Saturday at 6 a.m., and Sunday at 6 a.m. So 5 of the 7 days of the week is 6 a.m. So here are the worst times of every day of the week to post on Instagram. We got Monday at 2 p.m., Tuesday at 1 p.m., Wednesday at 10 a.m., Thursday at 11 p.m., Friday at 9 a.m., Saturday at 8 p.m., and Sunday at 4 p.m. Now, if you're worried about time zones, there is data for that too, even though you shouldn't be too concerned about it. Focus on these times on your time zone or the time zone that your dream clients are most in. Long story short, if you are someone who loves to post at night on Saturdays or Sunday evenings, you're probably going to see a pattern here. So really, what does this tell us? For one, it tells us that optimal posting times aren't just about posting when your target audience is most active or awake. Well, that somewhat does correlate with the optimal times to post. These times also show us that the algorithm doesn't only consider that fact. It also considers other things as well. Another thing that we know now about the algorithms is that they don't actually care about the interactions with your post during that first 30 minutes anymore. They used to, or at least that's what they used to say, that the first 30 minutes a post went live was crucial, as it is determined really how that post would rank in your home feed. But Instagram recently argued that this was not true. Now, what we don't know really if this has been true before or not, but we know that companies are constantly changing their algorithms to make the user experience just a little bit better. What we do know is that right now, Instagram doesn't care about the first 30 minutes of your post going live. This means that you don't have to post exactly when your target audience is online. You don't have to know exactly when they're going to be active. So you don't have to post when your clients are most likely online, but instead you want to be posting early in the morning. Why? What's with this change of algorithm? Human behavior, but also from a business perspective, it's actually less competition in the morning. So remember how I spoke about social media being a big jungle where your content has to fight for eyeballs? That's what is really at play here. Here's the thing. Posts that got live early in the morning benefit from less competition. That's because on Instagram, most posts go out really at 9 a.m. or 1 p.m. each day. That means that posts that go out around this period have to compete with a lot of other posts for engagement. And we all know how competition works. If you don't survive, you lose. And millions of posts lose every single day. At this point, I know what you're thinking because I was thinking it too. If posts right now benefits the most from less competition, then why is the optimal time for posting not 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. when really everyone is sleeping? That would make more sense, wouldn't it? Of course it would, but it would only make sense if less competition is the only metric that Instagram uses to rank content. Yes, competition is a part of the algorithm, but it isn't everything. While Instagram has reduced the role really that early engagement plays a role in ranking your post, it doesn't necessarily mean that those early engagements no longer play a role. Remember, Instagram specifically spoke about engagement for the first 30 minutes after a post goes live. Only the first 30 minutes. It's saying nothing about the first hour or first 2 hours. This means that the first hour or two does play a role in how well your post does. So yeah, the first 30 minutes may not be as important anymore, but that says nothing about the first hour or two. And that makes sense, doesn't it? By 6 a.m., you aren't only posting during a competition time where it's low, you're also posting during a period where loads of people are having that early morning scroll. That scroll may not be exactly at 6 a.m., but it could be 6:30, it could be 7 a.m., so if you make sure that you are one of the first people to post every day, you're giving your content a huge chance out there. And really, by doing this, you are giving people the highest chance of seeing your post, regardless of what time they come online or not. We know majority of people wake up and go on social media, so be the first person they see. Now, before we go today, I also want to make a point in saying that these are just the current stats and suggestions. I suggest that you play with it a bit and really track your insights. Or if you are part of the Social Media Automation Bootcamp, or if you're like me and you're using programs like Later, you'll actually be able to analyze your account even more. So with Later specifically, they have something that tells you the best time to post your content based on the best time for your audience. So what they do is they track engagement specifically, aka when your audience is most active with you. So I've been playing with posting around 6 a.m. and then posting with what Later tells me. I've also been testing putting it in the middle when they don't really line up. But every account is going to be slightly different. But the key is really just to start playing and paying attention. Use this as your initial guideline and then focus on small adjustments at a time. Over time, you'll know exactly when the right time to post for your audience. Then the key is to schedule the content to post live for you and go on with running your business. You'll crush it on social media. But as a reminder, here are the top times to post on Instagram. Monday and Thursdays at 5 a.m. and the rest of the days, 6 a.m. Start there and let me know how it goes. And of course, if you do know of a fellow entrepreneur who is also posting on social media, trying to grow their business, can you do me a favor and share this episode with them? Together, let's help each other really strive and make it within this jungle. I'm here to help with whatever you need, but as always, my friend, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Make sure to leave a rating and review, as every single month, I will be reaching out to one of you and giving away a free membership to the Social Media Automation Bootcamp program. I appreciate you as always. Enjoy your day, my friend, and I'll see you next week. Bye for now.